Chris, what is our fourth main topic today?
Well, first of all, my bad. The Joker didn't die in that movie. That was just wishful thinking on my part. Sorry, guys. So, topic number 4 comes
accepted.
from All Hail Todd. In the words of Mugatu in Zoolander, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I just saw that Marvel is actually pushing for Best Picture Oscar nominations for both Thor 4 and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Now look, I didn't hate either of these movies, but come on. Does this show a major disconnect between Marvel and the fans if they actually think either of these movies deserves a Best Picture nomination? What are your thoughts?
All right, All Hail Todd. By the way, if that's a Mom and Dad Save the World reference, respect, my friend. All right. So, look, this comes on the heels of something that happened last week where the People's Choice Awards, lest we forget that last week at the People's Choice Awards, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness won Best Film of the Year. All right.
Happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, so if you're asking, does this show a big disconnect between Marvel and the fans? Well, the fans voted Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness as the best movie of the year, which once again proves my point about why I don't cover award ceremonies that base their results on fan voted stuff, because you got people voting on movie awards that have seen 2 movies this year. It's just utterly ridiculous. But yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They just started their Oscar campaigns, and Thor 4, Love and Thunder, and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness are both getting Oscar pushes from Marvel. This comes to us from the folks over at CBR who wrote the following. They said this. They said, that's not it. We go, the picture, according to the official For Your Consideration site, Disney is pushing for all of 2022's various Marvel Cinematic Universe installments to be considered for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. All 3 of the aforementioned movies are also targeting nominations for Best Visual Effects, Best Director, Best Costume Design, and Best Adapted Screenplay, and many others. The Academy has yet to officially announce the nominees for 2023's ceremony, but the final list of contenders will be unveiled in the coming months. Disney is pushing hard for Wakanda Forever in particular. The emotional blockbuster, which also served as a tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman, has been fronting Angela Bassett, who plays the grieving Queen Ramonda, for Best Supporting Actress. And that again comes to us from CBR. All right. Every year around this time, some movies will get some people writing and say, John, did you see that this movie is being pushed for Best Oscar or Best Picture? And this, and this, and this. Guys, you got to understand this. It doesn't actually mean anything. These movies are going to be, their studios will push all their movies for your consideration. All of them. So when somebody writes in and says, John, did you hear that X movie? The studio's pushing for a Best Picture? Well, but they're doing that for all of their movies that came out this year. As a matter of fact, we were talking about this on the show once, and Aaron Cummings was telling us that it's literally written into a lot of contracts that when award season comes around, that the studio is obligated to do a For Your Consideration campaign for all the acting categories, the directors, Best Picture, Best Screenplay, all that kind of stuff. They're kind of obligated to do it. The studio giving a push doesn't actually mean anything. It just means that they're obligated to do it. In some cases, they believe in it. In the case of Wakanda Forever, Disney and Marvel do believe that Angela Bassett should be given consideration for Best Supporting Actress. And by the way, several of the awards bodies agree. And that's why when you go to their For Your Consideration stuff, it's always her front and center. That's the one they're really actually pushing. Does Disney or Marvel believe in any multiverse that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or Thor Love and Thunder deserve or will get a Best Picture nomination? Absolutely not. They don't believe that one bit. But it is the time of year that you say, for your consideration, you list all the different categories. And by the way, there are several categories at the Academy Awards that I think Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness could legitimately look at getting some nominations, more of the technical aspect stuff. So same thing with Thor Love and Thunder. There are probably 1 or 2 that you're going to see nominations for, possibly, but not for Best Actor, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and certainly not for Best Picture. But again, hey, Doctor Strange won Best Picture at the People's Choice Awards, so whatever. Anyway, Rob, you see this, Marvel's putting out For Your Consideration, Thor Love and Thunder, Best Picture. How seriously should film fans take that sort of thing?
Well, like you pointed out, and like Aaron pointed out, a lot of the time there's contractual obligations that they have to fulfill. But when they're mounting a ad campaign, remember they're taking out advertising campaigns in the trades. They're spending a lot of money. But in the case of, say, Wakanda Forever, you have Ruth E. Carter, the Academy Award winner from Black Panther, who also did the costumes and all the technical sound design, visual effects. They're as much a part of the Oscars as the other categories as well. So what they do is they take a blanket ad campaign out for films that may indeed have Oscar chances, and that's why they lead with Angela Bassett, who is also an Oscar winner.
Yep.
So a lot of the time you might laugh, and Taika Waititi, in terms of Love and Thunder, also is an Oscar winner, albeit for screenplay. But, he still is an Oscar caliber filmmaker. So why wouldn't they? And it's another way to get more year-end awareness of their product and everything out there. I don't think they think they're going to get Best Picture nominations, but certainly both of those movies are worthy of technical nominations. So maybe they'll get those.
Chris, I'm sure you've probably been a part of several for your consideration campaigns. And, look, how seriously should we look at this? So we see, people see that Marvel's putting up this thing saying, for your consideration, Best Picture, Thor, Love and Thunder. I mean, what should people take away from that?
I mean, it's spaghetti on the wall. You're throwing all of it there and you want to see what sticks. That's it. Because a lot of times, too, we need to remember that these movies do get lots of technical awards, all kinds of editing awards, that kind of stuff. But it's usually just all the for your considerations. When I did the SAG panel last year of helping do the nominations for who was going to be up for the SAG Awards, every single film that was made that year put all of their actors up for Best Performer, Best Ensemble, no matter what that movie was. All right. Morbius is going to be in the mix. Cocaine Bear is going to be up.
Yeah, but Morbius deserves to be in the mix. We all acknowledge that.
Gosh, what beautiful acting, the dancing alone. But this is always what they do when they make movies. You submit it for everything and you hope something sticks to it. This isn't something we should read too much into, though, about a disconnect between Marvel fans or any of the executives who are pushing this. This is just kind of par for the course.
Let me bring this up. The one film they mentioned in the article quite a bit is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Of course, the first Black Panther won a nomination for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. First comic book movie in history to get it. If there is any Marvel film this year that could be in the running for a Best Picture nomination, it is probably Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Oh, yeah.
So let me put it to you on this. Rob, we'll start with you. The over-under chances that Black Panther: Wakanda Forever gets a Best Picture nomination this year. Remember, we're going to get 10 nominees. Is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever going to be one of those nominees?
No. I don't think it is.
Chris?
I'm not sure. It's usually 10 spots at this point, but we've got a really stacked year.
Yeah, I'm going to go one further. Not only do I think it won't get a nomination, it shouldn't get a nomination. It's a good movie. I like Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It's a good movie. It's significantly less quality, in my opinion, than the original Black Panther. Again, it's just too many things in it left it a little bit wanting. So good movie. Yeah. Best supporting actress nomination. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm all on board for that. I am 100% on board for that. But a Best Picture nomination, I don't think so. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? You see Marvel is pushing Thor, Love and Thunder and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse Matters for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. Do you take that seriously? Do you understand that maybe we shouldn't? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there.
The holidays are officially upon us, and it's time to start celebrating. Do your thing and holiday your way with MeUndies. Because it's the most wonderful time of the year to try MeUndies, because they're currently offering a very merry deal. Get 20% off your first purchase with free standard shipping and free returns when you go to MeUndies.com/Campea. Guys, I've been wearing MeUndies for a while now because I used to be like everybody else. I would go to the big store, buy the biggest box of the most generic underwear, and I thought that was good enough. But ever since I started MeUndies and started wearing wearing the most comfortable underwear I have ever worn in my life. I swear on this Christmas season, I will never go back. So get your holiday shopping finished early and start making time for yourself with the new MeUndies holiday collection. Their undies, long underwear, and sleepwear are made out of the softest, most supple fabric you've ever felt and are guaranteed to bring you comfort and joy to all of your loved ones. Shop their classic plaid prints for a traditional, picture-perfect style, or get festive with their adventurous limited edition sweater prints. Available in sizes extra small all the way through 4XL, MeUndies has what you need to make all of your favorite people smile this holiday season, all in one convenient place. So to get 20% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Campea.